Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, beautiful people of the internet. It's me. It's that boy. God damn it, Battle Brothers isn't up yet. 1 second. It was supposed to be up, but it is absolutely not. I mean, I have Battle Brothers open, right? But it didn't pop up on the stream. There we go. There he is. There he is. Okay, cool. Awesome. Battle Brothers is up. Alright, alright, let me do this again. Take two. Alright, alright. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It's me, that boy. There we go. Alright, we're here playing some Battle Brothers. Welcome everybody. Nice to see you guys. We do actually have somebody in the YouTube chat, which is super cool. We got Patty Blake's here, so I'm going to try my best to navigate the Twitch plus the YouTube chat best that I could. Welcome in, Patty. Nice to see you. Rough transition. Maybe give it another try. Okay, all right. We're giving it another try. We're giving it another try. All right, okay. Hang on. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Fucking... You know, let's go. Woo. It's stream time. There we go. How's that? How's that? It's all the things. I did my best. I did my best. No, that was way worse. Okay, well, fucking that's 3 times. That's all the attempts you're getting out of me. I don't do anything a 4th time. After the 3rd time, I give up. that's just how I can keep my sanity. You know what I mean? You know, so that's just. It's just gonna have to be cringe and shitty, and you know, yeah, I definitely, yeah. So Patty asked for the rules. I don't have stream elements hooked up to YouTube yet. I should do that. I should make a note of that. Here, let's see. Here's a D&D initiative tracker. I don't need the back of this. Hook up stream elements to YouTube. Patty put in the command for the rules. I tried to copy and paste it into the YouTube chat. Didn't show up, so I'm just going to read those. Are you disappointed in you? But I'm mostly disappointed in myself for believing. Oh, dude, dude, you know, you can be disappointed all you want. You have every right to be disappointed. It's all things. Totally fine. Welcome into Rocks. Welcome into Dread Spider. Now, there was some contention about who was truly first, right? Amongst the Twitch guys. Rocks was the first, right? You know, although Dread Spider did put the first message. He put the first message in 10 minutes before I even started streaming, and as previously stated in a previous stream for your guys' little Who's First competition, that doesn't count. It's only after I click start streaming, and that happens is when the messages count, right? So just, Rox did win tonight, so, you know. There you go. Welcome in, Fool. Nice to see you. I hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. The rules. Let me go over the rules real quick, just for those of you guys who don't know, just joining. So this is an Iron Man campaign. Random seed, expert combat, expert economic, low starting funds, unexplored map, permanent destruction, random late game crisis. It's a new company origin. We're only using quality of life mods. I have what mods I'm using both in the Discord and as well in the panel below on the Twitch. No saves coming, so we can't Alt F4 under any certain conditions. And we're also using Slurgy's win streak rule set, which is no third-party fights, no suicide runners, no baiting brigand marksman out of fortifications, no repairing items strictly for resale, and we have to be Black Monolith by day 150. Those are the rule conditions that we're setting up for this run. I have no idea if we're going to get there, right? Hey, Manifest. We got Manifest in here. We got Zeo Poser. Welcome in, Zeo. Nice to see you guys. Yeah, I haven't been doing a whole lot of Battle Brothers the past few days because when I have been streaming, I streamed Slay the Spire last week, and then I streamed it again on Sunday because I didn't have quite the brain power necessary I didn't have quite the brain power necessary for some Battle Brothers, so instead I attempted to wield infinity in the palm of my hand via Slay the Spire, right? But we're here doing some Battle Brothers, okay? Let me go ahead and show everybody where we're at. It's been a while since we've taken a look at this save file, right? You know, been like a week or something. So we got Slurgy here, Battleforge tank, okay? You know, pretty sick. Let me show off the perks here. Slurgy's level 8. We got brand new, who's our Nim Dodge front line. We've given him this ominous Reaver Bardiche that we found. Super chill. We have Stone Sue, the Flail Chad Dastard, who we found on like fucking day 5 or whatever. We have Oni Pepiga, who's our starting shield companion, who's given Cleaver Mastery, and we're just trying to make the best use of him that we can. What do you mean? Battle Brothers is an easy game. Point and click level gameplay. Okay, right. I mean, see, that's great. That's great that you think that Battle Brothers is just point and click. I'm glad that you think that, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy for your just, you know, the brain that you must have must literally be the size of like Madagascar, right? You know what I mean? Anyone to replace the Net Zodia? Yeah, Net Zodia unfortunately did not make it. Those of you who don't understand the Net Zodia reference, we took a tempo guy, gave him a bunch of nets, gave him quick hands and bags and belts just to hold nets. Got that tip from Slugzoo. That was our net boy, and he gained the moniker Net Zodia because he just refused to die, and he obliterated way more than he should have. He made it to like level 8 before he died. He had like 4 permanent injuries. So Net Zodia obviously did not make it. So we're doing a little bit of team restructuring, right? We're trying to find our like, you know, our true late game team, right? Let's see if we have any guys who are unclaimed, because I think I can't remember if Zeoposer has a guy or not. Let's see. We have 2. We have 3. Generally, we have 4. We have 4 unclaimed guys, but the 4th guy is the tempo banner. Who's probably not going to be seeing a whole lot of fights, right? Chad level IQ? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you think Battle Brothers is easy, right? Tempo King? Yeah, absolutely. Hey, thanks for the comment there, Homesick. Welcome in. Welcome in. Battle Brothers is also terrible at teaching people how to understand what's going on under the hood. Yes, and I think that's, frankly, I think that's a little bit part of the game design. I think they kind of want you to be a little ignorant. Zeoposer, you want a specific bro? Okay, tell me what specific bro you want. You can go ahead and claim him. You know, Zeoposer just redeemed some points on the Twitch, so he can claim one of the guys who's currently not claimed. That's how that works here. You can either claim a specific bro or a random bro, and I will roll a wheel to determine what guy. Who's open? Yeah, sure, absolutely. These are bros we have for sale, right? So we've got this guy who we're building into a gunner. Maybe. You know, we've got this guy. We've got unclaimed number 2. Poacher with sure footing and survivor. We have this guy who I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with him yet, but he's pretty good. I've got this guy, a dexterous raider. His stats suck right now because he has a fractured skull. Unfortunate, right? Can you get on the list? Unfortunately, Homesick, it does require the spending of Twitch points. You know, and we got some pretty limited slots, so sorry about that, Homesick. You know, but I'm sure, guys, is there anybody in the Twitch who wants to spot Homesick on the YouTube? You know? Dat has bros if you have coin. You'll take the gunner? Alright, you'll take the gunner, Zeo. Alright, cool. There you go, Zeo. Rox, were you hooking up one of the YouTube guys? With the claim? Alright, there we go. No, you're good, Homesick. Usually if someone doesn't have the melons, one of the homies in the community will spot the newcomer. So, Homesick, you've been paid it forward. Rox has spent his excess of points to help you out, all the way from the Twitch chat, from across the other side of the internet. So, because of that, you can claim a specific bro that we have currently. So your options are this guy, this sure-footed disowned noble, who I have no idea what I'm building him into. We have this fat newt we're building. The Raider, Dexterous Raider with a fractured skull. And then we have this tempo banner. That's those are the only guys we got. We had a lot of bros have been claimed this run. Those are the 3 choices that you have. If you don't like any of those, you can choose to sit on it and wait until I hire another guy, and you can try to claim him if you remember. You know, as long as it's the same string, right? You want the tempo banner? All right, cool. You got the tempo banner. There you go, Homesick. Rox, thank you for hooking up one of the YouTube guys. I appreciate that. All right, Homesick 7861. Now, Homesick, I'll be honest with you. Ideally, you're never going to see combat again. But it is very likely that I get Fat Wombat killed, and I have to go back to the tempo banner with 9 levels. It's very, very possible. Okay, all right. So let me keep going through our guys. Hey, Dad Boy, how much defense is considered good in Battle Brothers? Okay, so that's great question. Great question there, Dylan. So the answer to that question is, unfortunately, it depends at what stage of the game that you're at. I would say that in like the developing levels for all frontliners, you're going to want melee defense as high as possible. I would recommend increasing melee defense every single level on all frontliners forever for the first like 7 levels. Like you usually backliners don't do that, only take high rolls, right? But frontliners increase melee defense every level. As far as what's good, as far as you mean for like late game bros, right? There's a couple heuristics that get thrown around. On the low end, the minimum requirement that seems to go around is like 30 melee defense by a level 11 without dodge, right? On the high end, some people say you need 35. I think 30 is reasonable for a frontliner. You know, even if they have nimble, and that's for a guy without a shield, right? So that's not talking about tanks. It's talking about guys who are specifically meant for damage. For a dedicated tank without a shield, you'd probably want to get a guy who can get to about 40 melee defense, ideally, if without the shield by level 11. If you can't do that, 30 or 35 can work, right? With the use of the right perks. But ideally, like if you have a tank who's not dealing any damage, you want him to be able to weather the storm for as long as humanly possible, right? In some scenarios, you might want like a guy with insane fatigue and 3 less melee defense over the inverse, right? But that's the overall gist there, Dylan. Hopefully that answered your question. You know, so 30 to 35 damage, bro, and 40 to 50 for a tank, bro. Yeah, that's for like expected stats at level 11. Yeah, I would say those are rough heuristics. Yeah, ideally, I would not consider a guy late game frontline potential if he's gonna end up with less than 30 melee defense at level 11, right? You know, that's after gifted, right? So if you have a guy with 28 expected at level 11, give him gifted, right? He's there, right? So, you know, it's not impossible to meet, right? You know, it is hard to find those guys for sure, and sometimes you might not be able to find enough guys, right? But you know, sometimes you gotta use guys like Oni Pepika here, who are just tempo bros who survived, right? Speaking of Oni, let's go ahead and level Oni up. Oh, Oni, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch, Oni. Double low rolls are the stats I care about. That's fucking lame. We'll go Berserk. We have Zeo Poser here. We're going to level him up. So there was some debate about what exactly to turn Zeo Poser into, but I think Fearsome Gunner is going to be the way to go. So we're going to take Resolve and Range Skill, and a little more HP is probably fine. And we'll take Pathfinder here. Rox claimed Harold Jr. here, right? As revenge for my transgressions against Sir Harold. Makes sense. Double high rolls in the stats we care about. Phenomenal. Got to give him this high roll in HP. Have to. Let me pull up Sin's Guide. And see what he has for fencers. Fencers are considered outdated. I'm just kind of trying out Fencer right now. Copy of Sin's Battle Brothers Guides, Fencer. So Colossus, Dodge, Relentless, Recover, Gifted. Gifted probably makes the biggest impact immediately, so we'll take Gifted. We'll take the high roll and resolve. Okay, cool. We did it. Do I still have a bro or have I perished? It's all the things. You do, in fact, still have a bro. You are this tank thrower guy. But we're kind of... This run's a little unique, you know, as far as, like, my runs go so far. The death tolls haven't been quite as heavy as they've been in the past, right? Sins, babe, I swear this was the only fencer. Yeah, you know, yeah, dude, Sins, there's only one, it's just one fencer, okay? It's just one fencer. It's okay, it's fine, you know, don't it's just not gonna be more fencers after this, you know, it's gonna be totally chill. And then we got this dude here, unclaimed number 1, and I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do with him. We'll take Gifted. I mean, he's going to be some sort of frontliner. I think we were considering Fat Newt for that guy because of how shitty his fatigue is. He's got 84 starting fatigue. Rough. Okay. All right. Now, we've looked at our guys. Let's look at the map and where we're at. Our current ambition is day 74. Our current ambition is to win a battle against 24 enemies. We've been lagging behind on that. We've been needing to finish that one for quite a while. We were camp busting, I think. Yeah, we still have the map nerd. So we planned on replacing him. We have 2 days of food, 11k crowns. We're low on tools, low on ammunition. And I think that we had just started to take off. And we were going this way. And we were trying to come back down, get a little more juice from the cartographer, and then swap retinues, right? I think that's what we were trying to kind of shoot for. And we found this little camp here on the way. It was a good time to cut the stream whenever this was. So that's when we decided to do it. Okay, so now I need to decide whether or not I'm going to just charge into this random camp, and I think I'm going to because I need XP. I need XP. Holy shit, cat! Can you stop clawing into my fucking thighs? We're gonna swap those. I need to set this to repair. Cat, you cannot be right here. I'm sorry. Okay. This should be fine. We're gonna go into this camp. We're gonna see what's here. I hate it when it doesn't tell me what I'm facing. There's a brigand leader here. We just got shot. All right, awesome. Okay. There's 14 enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's still 2 more enemies that are unresolved. I mean, I think I'm kind of to the point to where I can kind of yeet myself after these guys, yeah? Let's see. Oh, I'm out of ammunition. Rough. Okay. I'm going to slam Oni right there. I'm going to move Dylan right there because he's a fat newt and I'm somewhat... You must construct additional pylons. What the fuck is a pylon, Manifest? Oh my god, this cat has the fucking zoomies, dude. I'm moving right here to hopefully incentivize them to shoot Mental Rock. How dare you beseech the pylons? What the fuck are pylons, guys? I don't know what that is. Alright, we're getting shot at. Kind of lame. But luckily, Stone Sue here has a great shot at this guy's head. Awesome. Get in there. There we go. That's lame. That was a bad shot to take. They're the thing you don't have enough of. They're what plants crave. Plants crave electrolytes, Manifest. Good job, Slurgy. That was so greedy. That was so greedy. Gave him the disrespect, but didn't get punished. Pylons are kind of like electrolytes, just for a specific species of starcraft. Oh my goodness. Well, that guy's running. We have put Oni here in trouble. Do you guys hear this fucking cat running around? Reminder, you cannot go infinite in Battle Brothers. Dude, that's a very, very useful reminder. Because my head might not have adjusted to that fact quite yet, unfortunately. Now, whether or not you should be able to go infinite in Battle Brothers, different question, right? Completely different question. Feels good. All right, Oni, I need you to solo this. I need you to solo this guy. Actually, how about we do this? Oh, get fucked, dude. There we go. There we go. Dude, the style. Normative versus qualitative reasoning. Well, in Legends, yeah, I'm sure you can do a bunch of stuff in Legends. Would not be surprised if you could literally reach infinity in Legends. Okay. Oh, I thought the guy was running. He was just going the long way around. Oh, there we go. Trying to go for morale checks when I can. I'm still working on the injuries video for the YouTube. I think I'd rather make like one quality-ish, one like in-depth video every like month or so than make a bunch of like, you know, quick stuff. That's fucking lame. You could split the difference and make one shit video every month. Oh, it's a good idea. It's a good idea, Manifest. Make sure to reference chess. I feel like the chess example was helpful to some people. Oh yeah, totally landed. I don't know if that's sarcastic or not. Sarcasm is very difficult to detect in Twitch chat, guys. The pin was definitely sarcastic. I see. Alright, well, we took a little bit more damage than we needed to this fight. Sloppy first fight after a little while. Makes sense. Knocking some of the rust off against these brigands. Who the fuck's still alive? Our sarcastic pin. There's layers to Manifest game. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't understand your game like that. These pauldrons are a good pickup. Stopping for that alone, decently worth it. All right, let's check out our guys after that. We got no levels, but plenty of damage. Awesome. I don't know. I feel like I'm very easy to understand. Well, I mean, that's typically true of everybody, right? You know. I mean, I think... Don't most people think that they're very easy to understand because, like, they're in their own brain? You know what I mean? Except maybe Rocks. I don't know if Rocks... I just bottle things up and push them deep down. Then a few months from now, I blow up at some barely objectionable thing. Couldn't be simpler. No, I confuse myself all the time. Really? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that whole bottle things up thing, right? Yeah, see, Rocks used to be like that, Manifest, but then Rocks obtained enlightenment, okay? Now he doesn't do that. That's what he's saying there, Manifest. Okay. So you just need to be like Rocks, you know? And, you know, that's what you gotta do. Okay, then. Yeah, it's femboy therapy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Alright, I mean... I'm gonna go here because this fog bothers me. I mean, I definitely need to make a stop. And at the very least get some fucking ammunition. $200 tools or something I don't think I can pass up. See, I went to therapy, now just... Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to say that one. Yeah. Is your wife the nickname you gave your penis? Ah, I see. Very, very well. Very well. What? I've never understood the motivation to name one's genitals. I feel like that's the same energy as like humanizing your Roomba. You know what I mean? Like if you like you ever met anybody who like names their Roomba, you know, and it's like a part of their family despite being a vacuum? Mine's Sergeant D. Oh my goodness. How dare you? Reggie tries hard every day. Oh, you're one of those people. Okay. Okay, it's all the things. Okay. Right. You know, I guess I assumed that that wouldn't be the case. But I was wrong. There's a 4700 sellsword. There's a 600 Dassault Noble. I'm definitely going to roll on that guy. No way. I mean, I see why he's 600. Pretty low rolls, all things considered. You leave Sheila out of this? Oh my goodness gracious. Guys, I hate to tell you this. Your Roombas aren't pets. I'm just letting you know that. They're a fucking vacuum, okay? They have no consciousness, no personality, right? They're not even intelligent, right? When you're poor enough, if you're so poor you can't afford like an animal pet, right? You know, they can rise on their own. Smarter than some people I know. They just like me for real. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I don't think we're gonna take Helfric. We're gonna let Helfric go, I think. Okay. I'm gonna sell off all this shit just to get more inventory space. This cat is just running around my fucking room, breaking everything. Okay. We check this contract. Triple star kill goblins. I think I'm good. In the tundra to the east of Honenberg. Up that way. Okay, let's do this. Who are we swapping out for the cartographers is the question. I think I'd probably want blacksmith over cartographer at this point. Yeah, with the amount of camp busting that I'm doing, I think swapping out for blacksmith is good here. So I need to repair some items. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're going to hire the blacksmith instead of the cartographer. We have gotten the majority of the value that we can get from cartographer, I think. Like, we're doing pretty okay on money. You know, and, you know, I was originally thinking about doing recruiter here, but I think, you know, the recruits that we have right now are pretty okay. I don't think it's necessary right now. I'd rather conserve on the tools. I mean, I think some combination of these bros here can beat Monolith on day 150, I think. If built optimally. Which, whether or not I will, this is a different question. But I think it's theoretically possible to achieve such things. Can you stop? Oh my goodness gracious. Honestly, you just need better monolith tactics? Yes. Agreed. Oh my goodness gracious. This cat is dumbfounding me. She's just biting my tapestry and pulling on it like a fucking dog. So where the fuck am I gonna go now? What was the biggest thing that I'm trying to remember of, like, what the overall plan was. I needed more gear. I needed more fights, which, like, is obvious. So we need to camp us. Yeah? There is not a temple here, unfortunately. You know, these are awful prices here, but I really want to be able to head off into the wilderness for quite some time. So I'm just going to get rid of a lot to free up the inventory space. And then we're going to head off in this direction. Barbarians pass this way, so we'll follow those tracks. It's 11 barbarians, thralls, reavers, and a drummer. Do we want to take that fight at night is the question. Does Oni need to be swapped out? Maybe. Okay. Well, goddamn, son. Okay. Go ahead, Stone. We're gonna send Slurgy here and Shield Wall. Okay. The Barbarian's gonna turn. Do your worst. Well, don't do your worst, actually. Well, yeah. Like... I was about to say do your best, but do your worst and do your best kind of mean the same thing in that context, right? Like if you're about to do battle with somebody and like do your worst, do your best also kind of means the same thing. I don't actually want either of those. I want them to perform poorly. Let's step up, smack. Feels good. Be nice if we could catch that drummer. Don't think we shall though. This was close to a 0 damage fight. You want to chain as many zero damage fights together as you possibly can in an ideal world. Obviously, Battle Brothers is not an ideal world, so do what you can most of the time. Step up, smack this dude. We'll run him down, but that drummer's getting away. Nothing too crazy in the loot. That's fine. It's just a fight. We need fight density. Harold Jr., our fencer, has leveled. Can you lay the fuck down somewhere, please? That isn't my keyboard. Right there's fine, but you just gotta lay down. I'm doing something right now. Okay. All right, there we go. That's fine. I don't think this guy can be a fencer anymore. We're going to give him student. I'm going to give him question marks because I'm questioning whether or not I'm going to make him a fencer. Hey, Hensley, welcome in. Nice to see you. How you been? How you doing? How's life? You're going to hop 2 unholds, huh? Those are the Frozone unholds. We don't want to mess around with that. Easy orc fight. Well, easy-ish. They are orc berserkers, so. Here's your guy, Hensley. He's chilling. We're paying him nothing. And he's totally fine just tagging along. He be big chillin', absolutely. We're going to pass it to everybody. We're going to stick Dylan right here into this rough spot. That orc chain guy is kind of spooky. He is no longer spooky. That was a waste of fatigue. Orcs, berserkers cannot be stunned. Okay, he's fleeing. The battle is considered over at this point. Easy day. Got a man splitter. Caffey Lad backline damage. Level 10sies. We're going to keep going off in this direction. Lots of Reavers at the Pillager's Jerts. I think we could probably take on lots of Reavers. Just got to be a little careful. Oni is still unfortunately not quite ready for the big shindig. Heading off to the Pillager's Yurts. That was a misclick. It's whatever. If I'm doing that, then I should probably wait. You can do anything you put your mind to, Dad. Even in your imperfections, you are capable of great things. Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. What's the catch, though, to whatever you're saying, right? I feel like either there's a meme or maybe the internet's ruined me. But I'm like, there's no way that's just a regular comment out of the kindness of his heart. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be an added layer of meme in that compliment sandwich, basically. This is what my brain is telling me. Die. Too wholesome, must be trapped. No catch. Just a fond memory for Courage, the cowardly dog that helped me. Hey, I'm wholesome as fuck. Of the shit posters, you're definitely towards the more wholesome side of the spectrum. Absolutely. Oh, wow. I just put brand new in danger. I did not foresee smack, smack into rotate, smack. That was not a line that my brain thought of. That was a misplay. Please? Oh, that was so greedy, but it worked out. The tactical yeet works its magic again. Oh my god, dude. No. No, bro. No, man. Oh my god. It's all the things. You were trying to be wholesome to throw me off my game. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's all the things. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, bro. Fuck. I think he was level 10, dude. God damn it. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm a monster. I'm kidding, buddy. I'm kidding. Your kind words are received gratefully. Why didn't you dodge those attacks, scrub? "48 days, 53 battles, 70 kills." That was the weapon he had. That's not a fame tier. Jesus goddamn Christ. My heart is heavy. Sadly, so too is my belly. What'd you have for dinner? What'd you guys have for dinner, chat? Or if it's not, you know, late at night where you are in the world, what'd you have for dinner last night? You made turkey meatballs, 3 beans sauteed, and a tomato artichoke salad. Guys, is it true that if you eat the core of an artichoke, you die? My mom told me that when I was like 8. And whenever I tell somebody that, they're always like, no, that's not true. Is there some fucking vegetable? They are practically incendiary rounds. Artichoke hearts? Do the artichoke hearts kill you? Fuck. I mean... No, you eat the hearts. Is there some fucking fruit or vegetable that if you eat the center of it, you die? The outer leaves are only good to stuff. Do I need to come back at this point? I mean, not necessarily. Oh, I needed a temple for this fractured skull. Alright, well, since Brand New died, I'm going to head to Vardestead. Because there is a temple there. I'm going to do some team restructuring. Most pitted fruit of the palm stone variety contains arsenic. The pills. That might be what I'm thinking of. There's a collector's fest here. Okay, we're up to 11K. They would evolve that way to kill that. I see. Plant evolution just has it out for me. I mean, I'm allergic to shrimp. Did shrimp evolve specifically just to try to kill me? You know what I mean? Well, I'm allergic to all shellfish, shrimp included, you know. There's a 230 killer on the run. Not good enough. Check these contracts. To follow the tracks, we'll probably do that real quick. Eichenberg. The whole reason I went here is for this temple. That boy exists. This is the biggest night of my career. Exactly. The stripper just like, fuck that guy. Millions of years evolving just to spite some fuckboy on the internet. Allergic to shrimps, the fruit of the sea? Yeah. I am allergic to shrimps, lobsters, crabs, all fish with shells. I can eat fish, like salmon. I fucking love salmon. Tuna? Tuna's alright, I guess. But salmon? Love salmon. That shit's delicious. Like some lemon pepper salmon? Oh, baby. And some sweet potato fries? Oh. Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, I'm at half chub right now just thinking about that. You know what I mean? Salmon at work? Hell yeah, dude. Exactly. I've brought salmon to work before. You know, like when like in the past, right? Don't currently have a job, but I've obviously had jobs before. Stuck up the whole office or the whole warehouse wherever I was working with the salmon. I was one of those guys. Oh, I did. I absolutely did. I microwaved the fuck out of that salmon. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I do it 100 times over. Kiss my ass. I don't give a shit. I want to eat my food. I want it hot. I work here. Fuck you. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it 100 times over. You know what? And I don't blame anybody who does warm up their leftover fish. Be ashamed of the person you are. I can't. I literally can't. I can't do it. You know? That's just... You know what? I'm not gonna let you claim the moral high ground by you not, microwaving your fish in the office microwave. Follow up with burnt popcorn. Some dry ass rubbery salmon microwaved 100 times over. It was some good ass salmon, okay? Like I wouldn't, I wouldn't do that for like not good ass salmon, right? But I have leftover salmon, like some rice or something, some vegetables, some sweet potatoes. Bro, it's honestly just better cold. Salmon is better cold? What? What kind of fucking hearsay is this, dude? What kind of heretical nonsense? Microwave fished? Gross. What are you guys on about? Am I the only one who microwaves fish? I'm gonna follow the tracks. I'm gonna leave, find the combat to the west, so it's these. Every coworker I've ever had has done it. We'll see. Clearly, I'm not too abnormal for doing it. If every coworker you've ever had has done it, that makes it okay, right? That's not a logical fallacy, is it? If other people do this thing, it makes it okay for me to do this thing, right? It's not a logical fallacy at all. Perfectly logical. Sound argument right there. They don't deserve fish. Do I deserve fish? It's all the things. You're just that guy at the office. Dude, I'm that guy everywhere, right? Dude, especially, okay, so for the jobs that I've had, right, like, my tolerance for bullshit is just so low, and, companies tend to not like it when you call them out to their face on their bullshit, right? I had one example, right, where, like, I was working at a warehouse, and they needed people to work extra shifts, and they just, like, came up with a clipboard assuming that everybody was going to say yes, right, to working an extra shift with no overtime, right? And they came up and he was like, hey, are you willing to work on the thing? Like, not trying to sell it to me, just with a clipboard, just filling out names. And I was like, no. And he was like, why not? And I was like, I don't want to. And then I just stared at him, and he stared at me. This guy had, like, 4 positions over me, been working at the company for like 40 years. And I was just like, I'm not coming to work on Saturday. Kiss my ass. Had a guy bring in crab on a Friday, then forget, and by Monday it was a biohazard zone. Oh my god. That sounds awful. Oh shit, here come that boy under his breath. Oh shit, what up? Dude, exactly. Yeah. I would frequently get into it with managers, like, I'm just not really able to shut my goddamn mouth sometimes, both a blessing and a curse, I've been working on that as I get older, though. You smelled like the ass end of a garbage truck that only empties fish stocks. Bro, you are the manager now? Still getting into it with managers? Dude, I believe it. How dare you assert your dominance, if not by alienating everyone around you? Is that asserting dominance? I don't know. I feel like, I know some of you guys are American, right? But I know a lot of you guys aren't, right? In America, the work culture, at least in the environments that I've been in, feels very, very outdated, right? And there's still this like unwritten understanding between employers and employees that the employees get to abuse the fuck, not physically, get to abuse the fuck out of the employees, and it's totally cool because I need this money to live, and if I don't have this money, then I die, right? Or like I end up on the street or whatever. So then employees take a lot of hassle, a lot of bullshit, and then, it's whatever. Now we have laws in place to help fight that a little bit. The unions exist, You got to be alpha, bro, by constantly sabotaging yourself. I mean, sometimes, yeah. But, like, that's how the work culture is in America, right? And so, like, companies just often expect, like, to be able to exploit you. And when you buck back at them, they don't like that very much. They don't like that very much, Now, really, really, really big companies, it's probably a little bit different because, they're going to be more aware of rules, laws, and regulations, and a lawsuit isn't worth anything. It's feudalism. It's just corporate feudalism. Corporate feudalism is a good way to describe it there, Dylan. Yeah. But that's kind of how it is in America. And because of that, there aren't too many work environments that I thrive in. Fun fact for you guys. Get Fat Wombat nimble. Slurgy hit level 9. Love to see it. They control whether or not you get to pay rent or have access to health insurance. Ergo, your life is tied to your employer, and only when you are specialized or valued enough do you have the ability to easily obtain freedom from the standard corporate feudal structure. Essentially, American companies treat its workers like peasants. Yes. I saw a post. I don't know exactly how much truth there is to this. I saw a post that apparently the average modern American worker works more than a medieval peasant did. Like as far as like hours per week. Get in there, Oni. Okay. Easy little fight with some marksmen and raiders. Well, I say easy, but you know, we might just get lit up here. Interesting decision. Definitely not what I expected when they have 4 marksmen. Ouch. What the goddamn fuck, dude? Are you kidding me? Really, bro? Jesus Christ, game. Luckily got struck down. So hopefully it's a permanent injury that doesn't matter. Okay. Really? Marksman hit a puncture on my level 9 Battleforge tank, huh? Seems fair and balanced. Zeo Poser, I'm sorry, you got a maimed foot now. I don't know if I can use you, dude. As a gunner? I mean, yeah, no, okay, I can't use him, right? But, like... That sucks, dude. I mean, I guess this is what I get for not giving you either 9 lives or Colossus. There's a cargo to Eichenberg. We'll take that. Takes us there. We're going to head through this fog. Orc Young at the Hermit's Cottage. Okay, okay. Word, word. We've somehow lost 2 guys since the stream started. And, like, we aren't even doing, like, legit combats. It is what it is, though. That's Battle Brothers. Somehow. Look. What are you trying to say there, Manifest? What are you trying to say? You talking shit there, big dog? You trying to say that my tactical yeet strategy is somehow endangering the livelihood of my bros? Because it feels like that's what you're trying to say. Double kill. Okay. Got a jeweled ring for our troubles. Is there a chance I can cut these guys off? Oh, I can. Thank you, Scout. People don't understand the blood, sweat, and tears it takes to be mediocre at a game you have 2.5k hours in. They don't. They really don't. Okay, Cat, you're slightly in the way. Can you scooch? There you go. Pathfinder felt pretty good right there. Okay. Sick. Smack. We're gonna get a few guys to veteran level soon. Oni, Stone Sue, and Caffey Lad will be at veteran level soon. That's gonna help us a lot. awesome. Less awesome. Okay. I'm just gonna let whoever gets the kill with the opportunity attack get it. Dylan leveled. Heading to Eichenberg. Got this cargo. There's a Fletcher here. Guys, I've been working on the truck a fuck ton recently. It's been absolutely kicking my ass, dude. It's hot here in the south. What the fuck is an Alp? Honestly, that's a skill. Why does the Alp multiply? The Alps are a large mountain range. That's true. That's true. The Alp multiplies. Well, it doesn't actually multiply. What it does is when you smack it, it like, you know, whenever one of them takes damage, their positions immediately randomize and teleport across the map. That's their gimmick. Let's talk about Alf. Yeah, I think canonically they're supposed to be elves, like some sort of weird demented Battle Brothers version of elves or something. They're like Fae-esque in lore, I think. Somebody who's more about the lore can correct me on that. I'm gonna fight some. There we go. Let's go. 6 Alps. Easy day. Alps are gamers. That's why you never see them in the daylight. That's true. That's true. You've already killed one. This is pretty awkward positioning. Whoa! There we go, Harold Jr. Dad, I never asked, what does the 4792 stand for? Are you the 40,792nd boy? Yeah, I'm the 4,792nd boy. I know the 4,791st guy. He's pretty cool. You know, he got in line right before I did. I asked if he wanted to trade tickets. He respectfully declined. But then he told me about all the ways that 4792 is really cool, and you know, why I should accept that number, right? In all seriousness, the numbers mean nothing. The numbers mean nothing. It was just a random set of numbers that I picked when generating my username. That's it. That's as far as the brain went. Do I know any of the other boys? I mean, like, we stay in touch. There's like a monthly meetup. You know what I mean? But I'm not always able to attend due to schedule conflictions. That's unacceptable. You have to lie. Make up some gang affiliation or past life in a rap group. Do you listen to metal, Dat? 7861 is from a song. I do listen to metal to some degree. I kind of, you know, I kind of give off metalhead vibes, right? I would... 5 years ago, I would have said objectively yes, right? And don't get me wrong, I still listen to metal sometimes, right? But nowadays, when it comes to heavier music, they're Homesick 7861. I tend to find myself listening to what I would call hardcore, right? So like inner city hardcore, you know, like that sort of stuff, like World of Darkness and shit like that. Kind Eyes. I guess if you count Tsunami and Speed, you know. This tends to be more of my jam nowadays. That's what I find myself listening to. That and emo music, like, you know, Free Throw and shit like that. I think these Alps are just leaving, so if they are, I'm gonna let them leave and take my crowns and go. Sounds good. I'll have to look them up. Yeah, definitely. You know, I do still like metal though, right? It's just I don't listen to. I have to be in the right sort of mood, right? You know. I noticed, like, I used to listen to metal all the time when I was much younger, right? I always listened to it in the car, like, all the time, like, nonstop. That's all I listened to. Like, I literally found that, like, I kind of realized that, like, I was always so wound up because I'd be listening to metal in the car and I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's go, grrr, you know. And I couldn't do anything because I'm in the fucking car sitting in traffic, you know what I mean? Like, on my way to work, right? So I always had this, like, pent-up energy, right? So I'll listen to chiller stuff now so that I, like, don't do that, you know? You seem like a front-bottom kind of guy. By the way, Dad, me, Dread, and Caffey are all playing Barony, so that's why we're so quiet. Hey, thanks for the heads up, Rock. Totally chill, guys. Totally chill. It's okay that you guys are quiet. Right, I appreciate the lurks anyway. Alright, they no longer have terrifying nightmares. I will camp until the morning. It is the morning. There's a brawler. We'll roll on that brawler. He has iron lungs, which is great, and insane fatigue. But not much to do with it is the problem. Tool's a great one, right? Yeah, no, if I can... Yeah, so, like, there are some metal songs, not so much groups, but there's some metal, except, yeah, Tool's probably in that category. But if I can find a metal song that makes me, like, feel, like, trippy, you know what I mean? Then, like, that's pretty cool. Alice in Chains is more grunge, but they definitely have metal influences. Alice in Chains also gives me that sort of vibe, right? Like, I feel like, do you guys ever, like, play movies or music videos in your head? You know what I mean? Rings of Saturn. Oh, yeah, definitely. Rings of Saturn, 100%, yeah. Well, no. Well, yeah, you know, yeah, Rings of Saturn, yeah. They have some songs that give me that sort of feeling, but they're also some Rings of Saturn songs that just make me, like, you know, super fucking hyped up. You know what I mean? Right? Yeah. Yeah. But Tool, Alice in Chains, there's got to be some other groups to do that, right? Like, I like trippy breakdowns, if that makes any sense, right? Like, if you've ever been, like, super drunk at a party or whatever, and, like, your vision's blurring, but, like, you can still kind of walk a little bit. Like, you can't drive, so you're not driving, right? But you, like, sit down on the driveway and some random song is blasting. You're trying to have a conversation with somebody, and you're, like, looking up at the stars, and you're like, whoa, dude. You know, like, that sort of feeling. You know what I mean? Like, if a song could give me that feeling, right? That's the shit. Chubby Cat, you've never been to a party? Oh, damn, dude. Is that common? I was kind of under the impression that, you know, most people, you know, who are adults, you know, have some sort of partying experience from their early 20s. But maybe me and my friends are just losers. How come you never been to a party, Choppy Cat? Also, welcome in, Choppy Cat. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you can make a stream. Although this guy has iron lungs, which is great, and insane fatigue, there's not anything that he can do with it that's going to matter, so we got to let him go. Okay. Cat. You're doing so good. We'll roll on Gerlach here. Do you desire to marry, or do you simply want to feel a connection with people, Choppy Cat? Oh, do you desire to party? And I was like, that's an interesting question to ask. Do you desire to party, or do you simply want to feel a connection with people? That's a good question. Selling off all the stuff that we don't need for a little bit of cash plus inventory space. There's a cargo to Friedewald. Down there. We could go across this way. It's another follow the tracks. We'll accept that, I think. Well, we can hit that tribal shacks real quick while we're out. Yikes. Step in, smack. Smack this guy. Cat, you are literally in the way of my screen. Can you please fuck off a little bit? Dylan leveled. Cat, move over. I'm trying to watch the cat. Ugh. No, ma'am. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Why? Why are you doing this? Tell chat what you did. Because she's just a baby. She is a baby. But I reserve the rights to bitch and moan. We'll take Pathfinder on Unclaimed 3 here. And we're going to go beat up these thralls real quick. Should be okay. Okay. Stab this guy. Double kill. Feels good. And the decapitate. Oh boy. Game, you spoil me. Rox was typing in here while typing in Barony, while playing Barony. Absolute fucking god. What the fuck? Well, see, this is how you achieve divinity in the same way that Rox did. Are you ready there, Caffey? You just, type faster. You can try that next time. He was carrying the team. Oh, shit. Rox, you're carrying the team in Barony? Fuck yeah, dude. Orc Young Orc Berserkers. Cheddar. Rox is a multitasker. We can only hope to achieve his skills. Dude, I can't multitask worth a shit. Rox, how do you do it, Rox? Welcome in, Dread Spider. Nice to see you, bud. Apparently, Rox was carrying the team in Barony. Is that true, Dread? You got the Tism. I thought the Tism made you worse at multitasking. Doesn't that lead to hyper obsession? Is it the foxtail butt plug? It only unlocks when you game. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Should be fine. Foxy was talking about you today. Welcome in, Lucy Fury XX. Lucy's your brother. Hey, it's Dread's brother. Yeah, I don't really like, you know. Thank you for the follow, Lucy Fury. Appreciate that. Oh, you used to stream too there, Lucy. That's cool. What made you stop? What was Foxy saying there, Dread? You don't have the heart to repeat it on stream. Okay, all right, awesome, great. I'm glad that there is a line with Dread. I'm glad that there's a line. All right, awesome, cool. Granted, then please don't say it on stream because we are multi-streaming to YouTube. That's getting the vapors. I am not a girl, and we male shitposters can't get away with her language. Gotcha. Awesome. You're gonna be a girl. Are you a girl? I don't know. Are you a girl? There, Dread Spider. Caffeine, I gotta be honest with you. Caffeine, I gotta be honest with you. You know, you're a shit poster, right? So it's cut when you first told chat that you were gay, you were mid schizophrenic personality. But I've noticed a trend that all of your schizophrenic personalities have been gay. Are you actually gay, or is that just part of the shitpost? It's okay if you are. I'm just curious because I can't tell at this point what part of you is real and what part of you isn't. And I'm not even sure you're not a figment of my imagination, to be honest with you, Cappy. Inquiring minds want to know. You love all the women things? Okay, cool. Alright. It would have been fine if you were actually gay, you know? It's just like... like men. You are too close to Florida Depp Boy to ask that. Don't say gay, Bill. I don't understand the reference you're making, Dread. The epitome of shitposts are so advanced we cannot separate the fact from fiction. That's the level that you guys are at. Like, I don't even know what the fuck's real anymore, you know? Like, do you guys even play video games at this point? like, I'm not sure, you know? Like, I'd probably wager that you do. But I'm not confident, right? That's rough. There we go. Got some strange mushrooms. I identify as an Apache attack helicopter. Okay. Oh, you know, I find little momentum throughout the day. I love that for you, Dread. It's a two-seater. You and Rox want to ride on good. I have a feeling you smell like regret. I have actually never played Battle Brothers. I just enjoy wrongly teaching people that are new to the game. That's why I'm in chat. Exactly. Exactly. Like, I'm just imagining Dread Spider at home being like, yep, smells like regret. Jesus Christ. Thrall's Reaver's a drummer. Awareness is the first step. The first step to what? I'm going to head back to Lighterstead and take it. I probably could take that camp now, but I think I want to head back. I just took 3 fights. Want to sell off some excess. Need some food as well. Didn't mean to do that. Please come back. Buy this ammunition because we need it. We also need food. Buy all their food. Profiting off of your hardship and mental illness. Oh, dude, I'd love to profit off my hardship and mental illness. That sounds great. You should stream on Twitch then. Perfect medium. Dude, that's a great idea. I should stream on Twitch. Dude, I could even also multi-stream to YouTube. I could make a Discord community. I could make a YouTube channel. Wow. I'm gonna follow these tracks. We're chill with Lighterstead. Husnaborg. Can you stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick at the same time, though? Theoretic. Oh, well, I don't think you can do Kick. There's probably a way to do it, but there is some tape you gotta cross. Did they tell you Rock Chaffee, my bro, and I were playing Barony? Yes. Stream YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, Discord, and Twitter all at once. Tape you have to cross or cut? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't fully understand the way to use that expression. I know that, like, I think it's Kick that's like you cannot multi-stream. Like they don't want like because they're trying to like beat Twitch, right? I think so. Apparently they pay the best, but hard to break into. Yeah. There it is. The Big Daddy Flail. The Big Daddy Flail. Finally, Stone Sue can have the Big Daddy Flail. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, finally. 10 levels of him just swinging that fucking flail. I didn't give him Duelist, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, awesome. Cool. That's part of the reason your bro migrated to Kick? Oh, are you still a streamer on Kick there, Lucy? Which of you guys is the older brother? Which was the younger brother, though? By the way, I'm just curious. Wow, an 11K hedge knight. You're the oldest? Oh, okay. He's lurking. Had to go to bed. Gotcha. Makes sense. Well, thanks for having him come over and lurk, Dredd. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're still fishing for our late game Chads, unfortunately. We lost a couple guys who were gonna be that for us. Caffey Lad, is your guy still alive? Let's see. Yep, your guy's still alive. You're almost veteran levels. So he could tell you some awful stories of the mean shit I did to him as a kid. Bro, I plug you every chance I get. I appreciate that. I'm going to have to ask for your favor. It's time for Gripper Pro. Don't you ignore me. No, keep ignoring me. Oh, I didn't even see the Facebook. Okay, Facebook Gaming did all the Age of Empires 2 tournaments for a while and only to have to go there for that. I didn't even know Facebook Gaming existed. Chat, hang on. I'm gonna do a poll. Ignore Dread for the memes? Or nah? Yeah. Nah. There we go. Alright. Mod is spoken. We must ignore Dread. The West has fallen. Billions must ignore. Alright, I did a poll. Dread? Never heard of him. Who's that? Dread, there are 4 votes for yes. Aren't you gonna vote, Dread? Okay, alright. Okay, so Dread just posted the message. My vote was yes. Okay, I shall ignore your reasonable request. Very well. Who is this Dread that you were telling to vote? Okay. Okay, all right. I will officially ignore Dread Spider's request for X amount of time. that is what chat has decided. I'm gonna hire the Cell Sword. Okay, not mad at Burkhardt here at all. There's all this blank space in the chat where words should be. Must have been the way. Yeah, must have been the way. There must be some sort of glitch or something going on. Yeah. Dylan, who are you talking to, bro? Oh my god. I'm trying to figure out what exactly role to slot this guy into. We're going to have Caffey Lad as a dedicated backliner. These guys are going to be in the front line to some degree. I need another tank is what I need. And maybe... I don't think I can run a gunner with a maimed foot, unfortunately. Well, actually... I'm going to be in the back line behind all these muscular men. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we could shift Mental Rock into a tank if we really needed to. I'm going to hire this other Cell Sword. Go down to 2,500. There we go. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. 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 Pretty good. I'm pretty happy with both of these guys. So these guys can both frontline. This guy could hybrid, though, if we wanted him to. What was that? Must have been imagination. So this guy, he's got some pretty nice fatigue. So I think I want to go Nim Dodge on this guy. I have 1, 2, 3 newts. He's just playing hard to get. He wants all the boys to chase him. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, I think I need to let Hensley go. I'm going to let Lunatics go as well. We're going to leave Homesick. Maybe we got to let Zeo Poser go as well. Yeah, we're going to let Zeo go. Now, I'm not sure if Red brought it up, but him and me were wondering why there isn't a list of community rules like in the section under the stream. Because I haven't thought about it yet, and I should definitely get around to it. I need to do that. Yeah, I didn't think about that until just now. Thanks for pointing that out, guys. Alright, so what am I gonna build? Okay, so technically both of these guys could hybrid. If I pump fatigue on Harold Jr. here, then he could be dedicated frontline damage. Okay. So I have 1, 2... I have 2 newts. Okay. I have 2 newts, so one of these guys can be a newt if I really wanted him to. But I don't think they have melee defense quite enough for that. But they have enough with gifted. What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? Okay, alright. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna run some ads and go get a little snack. Be right back shortly. Go use the restroom. Everybody else, go get some snacks. Or some water. Or do some push-ups. Or whatever you do. Now's a good time to break. Don't you know you never catch the dragon? Never? Like not once? No matter how hard you try? Fool, here's your sip. Here's your hydrate. It's a great episode of South Park. I fucking love South Park. What's your favorite episode of South Park, Dread? Whale Wars? Whale Wars is a good one. My favorite is the one where the Chinese food restaurant guy builds the wall of China to keep the Mongolians out. And he fights with the Mongolians the whole episode. That's my favorite episode. It was so funny to me. How does it age well? But that's South Park. Exactly, dude. It's so funny. Oh my god. Goddamn Mongolian. They're just like, bah. It was a great episode. Yeah. Yeah. You hope Rox didn't see that. Alright, well, we're definitely not hiring anybody else. I need to hook these guys up with gear. Okay, alright. Oh god, guys. What are you guys doing? Okay, alright, alright. Let me chug this water first. That is a 6-minute stretch. Brand new, your guy died. I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Guys, let's do your stretching in a minute. Let me get brand new. Welcome in, dude. Nice to see you, bud. Brand new wants a random bro. I just bought some new guys. I got unclaimed 1. I got unclaimed 3. Okay, so this guy will be unclaimed 2, and the other guy will be unclaimed 4. And then I'll pull out the wheel, and then I'll do the stretching. What am I doing right now? Oh, wheel. Wheel, okay. Okay, I present to you the wheel. Oh, fuck, I fucked that up somehow. Is it because it's on a different screen? There we go. All right, cool. All right, this is for brand new. You get bro number 3. Okay, Brandon got guy number 3, which is... Who the fuck is guy number 3? This guy. This guy right here. Alright, here you are, brand new. You're the dexterous raider. Cat, I'm trying to type shit. No, you can't help. You're losing your melons! Oh, dude, I'm sorry, man. Dude, your guy was, like, level 10. And then he just died because, honestly, I played sloppy. Then yeeted you into a position that I shouldn't have. Oh, I got to stretch. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Okay, alright, okay. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stretches. Okay, first, doing the shoulders. Okay. Okay. Axeman, yeah, definitely. And you also have the drip there, brand new. Okay, we got the shoulders. I'll do the neck. Executioner. Okay, got the shoulders, got the neck. I can do the wrists. Prevent a little carpal tunnel action. You know what I mean, right? Does anybody here have carpal tunnel from excessive gaming? Excessive self-love. Okay. Get 2-pound dumbbells and do wrist curls. One set is 1,000 reps. Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah. Yeah. We just do 1,000 wrist curls. Yeah. Okay. Got the wrist, shoulders, neck. 4 more. Guess I'll do the back. Okay. Okay. I guess it's not my back. I guess that's my thighs. Okay. That's 4. I'll do the calves or whatever the fuck this one stretches, where you like pick up your foot, you know. I feel it's stretching something, so doing that. So I did shoulders, neck, wrists, thighs, now knees, I guess, and then I'll do one of these here. I'll stretch along the wall. Okay, alright, there we go. Alright, I feel stretched. I've been stretched out. Alright, cool. I need to gear up these guys. What exactly they're going to be, I'm not quite sure yet. Okay. Hunt down the Barbarian King. Seems a little rough for our squad of newbies. So I'll pass on that. Hunt down unholds? Wow, that's a dexterous brawler. Jesus Christ, game. Okay. Well, hot damn. Melee defense is a little low. If these guys end up in the front line, I get something like this. I think we got to keep that guy around, but unfortunately, Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to do something like this. We're going to have to keep Cheddar around for a little while until some of our guys' formation kind of stabilizes a little. Let's say 17. Thralls, Reavers, a drummer, and some Warhounds. Oh, that's doable. That's doable. Yeah, with our current squad, absolutely doable. Cheddar may be gone, but we are keeping him in the squad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the policy should be on that. Whether or not he should be relinquished. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just thought about that. Doesn't bother me either way. Yeah, I mean, I think keeping this guy in Cheddar's name is acceptable. He did spend melons, so. We're gonna step him in. Straight kill-tacular. Oh, yeah, dude. We're absolutely bulldozing these guys. Got to be careful to not get overconfident. Because that's when things start to train wreck for me. Okay, that drummer's going to get away. Nothing we can do about that. That's a combat I know I can take, so I'm gonna go take that. We're gonna wait on everybody. Double kill with Stone Sue. Feels good. I'm sure Slurgy would be proud to see his bro spear walling. Smack this guy. We'll do it again. Fuck it.
That was a misclick. Didn't move the guys because I was anticipating a reanimate, but looks like it didn't matter. Didn't expect to get much loot there. We did that for XP mainly. Thralls, Reavers, and a drummer. That should be pretty doable for our squad. Let's kill some barbarians. Cat, you're on my keyboard. Get off. No, 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 no. Don't. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Pathfinder plus Polar Mastery W right there. That was a misclick. Did that style on him. Okay. Ooh. We might get that guy due to bleeding, which is cool. We did. We took some damage though. So the damage we took was useless. I was just scared he was going to run away and not die. I could have checked that though. Could not have found, you know, unfortunately could not have gotten the drummer, as is usual. Drummers are always out of there super quickly. Good news, did find a two-hander for this frontliner. Brand new here, is in desperate need of a solid one. This hammer will do fine for now. Oh my goodness. No, this kills me. That kills me. Can't take that. We're just going to ignore that one. Many dire wolves. They give us some nice pelts. Okay, guys. Well, we'll be going a few hours. Thinking now is probably a pretty decent time to call it. I think. I'm starting to get a little tired. My sleep schedule is somewhat normal-ish now because I've been waking up so early to go work on the goddamn truck, and I gotta go do that tomorrow before it rains. So I think that's probably where we're gonna call it. If you enjoyed the stream, then thank you for showing up. If you did not enjoy the stream, I'm sorry I let you down. If you aren't already, if there's anybody here who isn't in the Discord who wants to be, there is a link to the Discord
working on that, trying to get more resources for new players and all that sort of stuff. I am going to raid you guys out real quick. Let me go ahead and pop this out. So Brenly is streaming, but it's not doing Battle Brothers. It's doing Escape from Tarkov. We're gonna raid Brenly. Repay the favor from when he's raided us. So thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. You guys have a good night.